welcome back to my channel. I'm James. Today I've got another advanced exclusive review that we're going to be deep diving into. The upcoming JFK Collector's Edition 4K Ultra HD release, and John Woo's Face Off, the brand new 4K Ultra HD release from Kino Lorber. Now today I'm going to be diving into both of these, sharing all of my exclusive testing data, sharing my review score at the end, and doing my exclusive 4K versus the original Blu-ray image comparisons up above. It's where I pull all the native data from both of these sets and compare them to the previous Blu-ray releases, so that way you know the actual quality of these, if they are something worth buying, upgrading to, or adding to your collection. And as always, I always wrap it up with that review score so that you know the sum up total quality of each of these sets. Now, it's very important that if you decide after watching this review and hearing my review score that you're going to buy either of these 4K releases, always use those direct Amazon sale links I posted as a pinned comment in the comment section right below these videos. Those are always very important and never cost you, the viewer, even a penny extra when you click on them, but they help me to be able to continue creating all this exclusive content that you enjoy watching here on my YouTube channel. So make sure if you're going to buy or add either of these to your collection, always use those direct Amazon sale links I posted right down there below. Now to start off with, I'm going to show you the previous Blu-ray release up above. That's always the native image pulled directly from the Blu-ray release. Now I can tell you the Blu-ray release had numerous issues. It had issues with a lot of the film grain being gone. It had issues with overly soft image beyond the actual soft image that was intentional for certain scenes the way Oliver Stone intended. Overall, the colors were not amazing in it. It was a decent Blu-ray, but it's not one that was a reference quality or one that was absolutely amazing to watch. Now for this new 4K release that's coming out here in about a week, I did get it in about a week early for me to dive into and test and analyze for all of you. And I can tell you this native 4K 2160p was created from a brand new 2023 4K scan of the original camera negative with a brand new Dolby Vision and HDR10 color grading and master that was approved by the original director Oliver Stone himself. Now, I can tell you this is specifically of the director's cut of the film, which is 205 minutes long. That's on the 4K Ultra HD disc in this set. The theatrical cut is relegated to the Blu-ray and doesn't have the Dolby Vision, HDR10. That is solely for the director's cut version. Now, I do enjoy the director's cut with what it expanded, so I'm happy that's the one that actually got the new 4K release on this 4K set. And the Blu-ray release is 188 minutes only on the Blu-ray discs themselves. That is not on the 4K disc. It is solely that director's cut that is on the 4K Ultra HD disc with that Dolby Vision and HDR10 implementation. I can tell you it brings much needed life to this film. The film, as I said on Blu-ray before, as you're noticing those images up above, it was a duller image appearance, just in colors and everything else. Thankfully, for this new 4K release, it does have the natural film grain present, though there is something that I need to touch on to make sure that you understand. The film, when it came out in 1991, was intentionally filmed with camera lenses and filters to purvey a dreamier looking back appearance. So there's numerous scenes, and there's a lot of them throughout it, where intentionally they used camera lenses and filters to give it a very almost soft, hazy appearance intentionally. No matter how many times they scan and do a restoration, that is always going to be present because that's baked into the original film elements themselves based on the camera lenses and filters they used. The film grain is present throughout the entire film. That doesn't go away. It's just there are scenes where it's softer looking intentionally, and that's something that Oliver Stone had intentionally made it to appear as, to kind of be like thinking back to JFK and what went on, and kind of being memories where they're kind of more a hazier, almost thought-like presence with the intentional way that it looks in a lot of scenes. Now, there is numerous scenes throughout where you'll notice all of a sudden that it gets very, very clean and clear. It does still have the film grain present, but all of a sudden you'll notice that depth and detail is very nice on this 4K release. In comparison to that previous Blu-ray, all of the scenes, even the scenes where it's intentionally done with camera lenses and filters, has a much better image presentation than any of the previous Blu-ray releases. Now, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to give this video a like and a thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you never miss out on any of this early or exclusive content that you're going to find to watch here on my YouTube channel. Now, on this release, we do get English DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 and 2.0 audio mixes. I can tell you the 5.1 is the one I enjoyed watching of the director's cut. It's very clean, it's very clear, you can hear everything from beginning to end. There is only some very, very slight audio level inconsistencies, and it's mostly when some of the dialogue is being mixed with some of the music. The music comes in a little bit stronger than some of the dialogue very briefly and only a few times throughout the entire runtime of the film. And as I said, for the director's cut, which is what's on 4K, it's an extremely long and epic film, clocking in at 205 minutes. When you sit down to watch this, it's a very engaging, political, based on a true story thriller that really shows the things that happened to JFK that basically the government didn't want us to know. That some of the things that are conspiracies and things that basically how JFK was assassinated, that the government tried to hide and cover up. This film does an amazing job of diving into those and showing all of those different elements. And it is one of those that is an extremely enjoyable film from beginning to end. Even though the film is long, you never find yourself sitting there staring off saying, man, it could have been edited down. Honestly, I enjoy every single minute of this film. And this 4K release is the best way to watch and to listen to this film that's ever been available on home video. The depth and detail is very nicely present in the image that I thought was very nice and a drastic improvement over the previous Blu-ray releases. Now, if you want some recommendations of some other really good kind of like thrillers, political thrillers, things like that, you'll want to check out like The Firm. That's with Tom Cruise. That's one of those really like just gets in your head, all the things going on. And then also 3 Days of the Condor. That's another really good like psychological thriller about things going on with the government. And that's another really good film that if you enjoy JFK, you'll want to check out both The Firm and 3 Days of the Condor. I've reviewed both of them here on this channel, so you'll want to check out those reviews after you get done watching this video. Now, showing what you get in this massive box set, it does come in a very nice, shiny, outside hard cardboard cover. It is very nice. It says JFK number 153 from Shout Select. Talks about it on here. I really like how Shout Factory did this release, where it actually has 3 different 4K cases in it, but I like that it's in this really hard cardboard outside shell. Now, it does talk about on here though, you get a massive amount of special features, and there's no way to explain to you how much special features and bonus features there are on this set. And let me tell you, you get a ton of new and archival special features. There's things like One Person Can Make a Difference, Oliver Stone on JFK, it's an interview talking about the film. You get Brave New World, supporting the vision. Recreating the Unthinkable, special makeup effects artist on JFK. Stone Bold, cinematographer, talks about making JFK, deleted scenes, extended scenes, behind the scenes, stills galleries, theatrical trailers. Honestly, you get audio commentaries and so much that there's honestly a massive amount of special features to dive into this set that you'll be hooked watching all of them that dive into more about everything that went into this film and the conspiracies behind it. It's a very enjoyable set. Now, showing what you get inside here, this is the 4K set. It has your Blu-ray that has your director's cut, and this is the 4K disc with the director's cut. Now, I will tell you I tested all these, I exclusively always do. All of the Blu-ray discs in this set are 100% region A locked. 4K disc, thankfully, is 100% region free. So those of you that worldwide want to buy this or import this outside of like the US or Canada, that direct Amazon sale link I posted down below will ship anywhere worldwide. Just keep in mind all the Blu-rays are region A locked. The 4K disc, which is a BD100, is 100% region free. Now, on one of the other discs, you get obviously your theatrical cut on Blu-ray, and then in the final separate case, you get your Blu-ray that has a bunch of the special features. And now, some of the special features and audio commentaries are spread out onto the other discs, but you do get a separate Blu-ray disc that has a bunch of the other special features, the newer ones as well, included in the set. Now, I did dive into the rough average bitrate. I can tell you this has a high, healthy, and strong rough average bitrate of 63 megabits per second. It's not going to be the best one you've ever seen, but it's good for the runtime of the film. It has a very stable image throughout it, other than, like I said, the way it was intentionally filmed to give it that softer appearance that is thinking back intentionally. Oliver Stone intended it there. The film grain is present, and this is the best way to ever experience JFK on home video. It truly is a great release that I was very surprised at how good it does look, retaining its natural film grain and retaining the original way it looked, but enhancing it with a much better color grading and master that overall between the HDR10 and Dolby Vision, I would say there's only about a 5% variance, Dolby Vision being just the one up. It had just slightly better skin tones. Otherwise, both of them were very enjoyable experiences and massive improvements and upgrades over the previous Blu-ray release. Now, getting to my review score. For JFK in this collector's limited edition 4K set, this gets a terrific 9.1. That tells you how this compares to hundreds of other 4Ks I've exclusively tested and reviewed. Image quality and sound quality, it's a 9.1. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know how that compares to all the other releases and what you're getting in for. It is a must-buy you need to buy and add to your collection, and this is the best way to experience this film, and I was very happy and pleasantly surprised with this 4K release that it was one of those that was worthwhile for me adding to my collection. This wasn't sent for review. I had to buy it. I did get it in slightly early, but it was something I went out and bought with my own money, and I do enjoy this, and it was worthwhile buying and adding to my collection. You'll enjoy this. It's a must-buy and a wonderful film that really dives into the assassination of John F. Kennedy and shows you all the hidden story and a lot of the stuff that a lot of people aren't aware of that the government's hidden from us. It's a wonderful film. Oliver Stone did an amazing job with it, and I absolutely love Kevin Costner's performance in it. If you have not checked out this film yet, this is a must-buy you need to buy and add to your collection. I put the direct Amazon sale link as a pinned comment in the comment section right below this video. If you're going to buy this now and add this to your collection, it's very important to use those direct Amazon sale links I posted right down there below. Those do help to support the creation of these videos just a little bit, but they never cost you, the viewer, a penny extra. So make sure if you're going to buy either of these now, use that direct Amazon sale link right down there below. Now, let me know in the comment section below, how big of a fan of this film are you? Do you love Oliver Stone's JFK? Were you excited when this was announced? Now that you've heard my review score, share that excitement down there below. Let me know how excited you are to buy this and add this to your collection now. I always love to hear from all of you. Next up, we have John Woo's action classic from 1997, Face Off. This is one of my personal favorite Nicolas Cage performances from the 90s. Nicolas Cage really owned the 90s. If you think about it, he had things like Con Air and The Rock, and I could go on, but his over-the-top performances I absolutely love, and it's my favorite era of Nicolas Cage is that 90s. He had some amazing action films. Now, I've always really enjoyed Face Off, though I will say compared to the previous Blu-ray release, it was a very poor release. It had a very gray overtone to everyone's skin tones and colors overall. It was not a beautiful looking transfer. It lacked a lot of depth and detail. I always really did not enjoy the Blu-ray transfer, but I watched it because of how much I enjoy Face Off as a film. I put up with it, but I'll be honest with you, when Kino Lorber announced they were going to be releasing a 4K release of this film, I was so excited because I liked the film and I hated the previous Blu-ray release. Overall, it's just a very poor looking Blu-ray release. Now, this new native 4K 2160p was created from a brand new 4K scan of the original 35mm camera negative. They also did a brand new Dolby Vision and HDR10 master and color grading. And I can tell you that's where it makes massive improvements on this new 4K release. Gone is that horrible grayish overtone. Skin tones have much more needed life and vibrancy without going into color bleed. They just look natural and healthy. All the colors throughout the entire runtime of this film are dramatically improved, simply blowing away and destroying that previous Blu-ray release in every category. You also get much needed depth and detail that is present in this while retaining the natural film grain. You can see that film grain from beginning to end on this film. There was no instabilities or fluctuations. It is a near flawless film grain 4K transfer that looks absolutely beautiful from beginning to end. Now, on this release, we also get an English DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 and 2.0 audio mixes. Both of them are enjoyable, but the 5.1 is where it's at for me. It's a very strong, clean, and clear, and it has some very good LFE on it. I enjoy the audio mix on this immensely, and I will tell you it did sound cleaner and clearer than it did on the previous Blu-ray release. So thankfully the audio mix was a nice improvement as well, along with the absolutely beautiful 4K image that no matter how many times I've seen this film, This is the best way I've ever seen this film on home video, ever. And it does harken back to seeing it in cinemas originally in 1997. How much depth and detail, how gorgeous of a transfer they did for this 4K, it really did surprise me. Now, showing what you get in this, you do get this outside slipcover. This is first pressings only. Once these sell out, they don't print the slipcovers again. On the side it says Face Off, on the back it talks about it. You get audio commentaries, 7 deleted scenes, The Light and the Dark, The Making of Face Off, John Woo, A Life in Pictures, and theatrical trailers. And then this is your reversible artwork that's on the inside. You can choose which one to have on it. I do like that they gave us reversible artwork on this. Inside you get your 4K disc, which is right here. It's a BD100 and it's 100% region free. This is your Blu-ray disc. I did test this. It is 100% region A locked. So those of you that want to buy or import this, the 4K disc is 100% region free. This disc is region A locked. If you are wanting to buy this, that direct Amazon sale link I posted down below ships anywhere worldwide. Now, if you want some recommendations of some other really good thrillers and action classics, you'll want to check out like Ronin. I did an exclusive 4K versus Blu-ray image comparison review here on this channel, as well as The Italian Job, and I enjoy both of those. The Italian Job is the remake. I enjoy both those films, and they are very enjoyable. I really feel like they go along with just some great action films from the 90s. If you haven't checked out those reviews, you'll want to watch those after you get done watching this one. Now, I did exclusively dive into the rough average bitrate on this. I can tell you this has a shockingly high, extremely healthy, and extremely strong 84 megabits per second. They really filled out that BD100 4K disc and put as much as they possibly could with an extremely high, healthy, rough average bitrate. It's one of those wow experiences and lends to why, like I said, this is a near flawless 4K transfer that is beautiful from beginning to end to experience. Depth and detail, their hair, their clothing, their faces, the stubble you can see on both John Travolta and Nicolas Cage's faces that was not present on the previous Blu-ray release is so nicely evident in this. The depth and detail is a very surprising and shocking experience, especially with how many times I've seen this film on Blu-ray. This is one of those amazing 4K transfers. Getting to my review score. For Face Off on 4K Ultra HD, this gets an excellent 9.5. This is a must buy. You've got to buy this, add this to your collection, experience this film in the best release it's ever been on home video. You'll be blown away at the quality of this release. They did an outstanding job with the image, the sound. Both of them are extremely enjoyable and a huge upgrade over that previous poor Blu-ray. You'll never watch that Blu-ray again. You'll throw it in the trash. That's how amazing of a job they did with this brand new 4K release. This is a must buy. You need to buy and add to your collection. If you're going to buy this and add this to your collection, use that direct Amazon sale link I posted right below this video. Those are always very important to the creation of these videos. Never cost you a penny extra when you click on them. So make sure if you're going to buy either of these releases, use those direct Amazon sale links right down there below. Let me know, how much of a fan are you of this John Woo classic? Do you love the overtop performance by John Travolta and Nicolas Cage? I mean, Nicolas Cage's is really over the top. I really enjoy it. I love a lot of these films from the 90s. They are really personal favorites of mine. This is one I can check off of my bucket list of ones that I desperately wanted on 4K, and it got an outstanding 4K release that I couldn't be more happy with. Let me know in the comment section below how excited you are for both of these releases. Are you going to buy and add them to your collection now? As always, to support this channel, use those direct Amazon sale links down there below and join my Collectors VIP Club. It's very important to the creation of these videos and for me to continue doing this for many years to come. Always use those Amazon sale links down there below and join my Collectors VIP Club. Only costs you $1 or $2 every month, but drastically makes a difference in me being able to continually do this for many years to come. I want to say thank you to all of you that have used my Amazon sale links and that have supported this channel. You are really amazing, and I do really appreciate every single one of you. And I hope you understand with my voice, the reason it's this way is because I actually got sick. I got COVID after I filmed the last video, The Mandalorian on Location. I ended up for 7 days straight getting sicker and sicker, and I've been struggling with it. I'm still not over it. So I'm filming this as best I can with my health issues going on, but I can tell you COVID is kicking my butt this time, and I am struggling greatly with it. But I'm doing the best I can, recording what I can, and getting these out to all of you as soon as possible. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to give this video a like and a thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. As always, I truly hope all of you have a blessed day, and I've always got something new, early, exclusive, and exciting coming out very soon.